Boat pose will take us into our little finishing sequence. So I'm going to lift the feet up, starting off with the knees bent, with the arms out like paddles, and then maybe straightening the legs. Breathe. Cross. Try and keep the feet up. Reach the hands in front of the sit bones. Inhale, bum up. Exhale, down. So second and last one. Try not to hold the breath. Smile if you can. Everybody loves the boat pose. Cross, and then inhale up and feet back as you exhale. So down we go. Up dog inhale. Cobra, of course, is a fine alternative. Downward dog exhale. Look between the feet, lengthen the arms out, ground the index finger and the thumb. And then at the end of the exhale, bend the knees. So step or jump forward, sit down. And then inhale, lay on your back. And then bring the heels up near the sit bones with your knees bent. So feet about hips width apart. We're going to go through bridge pose and then work up towards a full wheel for those that can, but not for everyone. So travel the knees forwards over the toes, engage the inner thighs, and then as you inhale, pick up the pelvis off the floor. Good. Keep sending the knees forwards as you push through the feet. Arms go under to create space under the back of the heart, and then maybe interlace the fingers. Brace the arms, work through the feet, lengthen the belly. Don't breathe in the belly. Some of us will stay here. Some of us will put the hands under the shoulders with the elbows up. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, top of head. Exhale. And then inhale all the way up. So again, don't drop into your lower back. Work on squeezing your adductors, your inner thighs together. Lengthen the belly by pulling the pubic bone up. Tailbone into back of knees. Breathe into the ribs, not the belly. Roll the inner elbows towards each other. And then exhale, chin to chest, shoulders, and then let the arms come out. You haven't put the hips down yet. We'll do this all together. So slowly paint the spine down till the sacrum lands. And then we'll sit up and we'll do a forward bend together. And take the hands by the feet or the knees or whatever you can reach, ankles, doesn't matter. Let the head drop and then just don't let your feet fall apart. So keep squeezing your inner thighs together, but just breathe into the back. It's not about your hamstrings. Sit up on the inhale. So we're going to do one inversion. So you can omit this if you're not able to take inversions for whatever reason. So we're going to roll the arms underneath us and then give our feet a little flick so they come over the head. And then take the hands on the small of the back with the fingers pointing up. And walk the elbows in so they're underneath the wrists. Move weight into the hands. And then lift up the feet. So we're in a version of shoulder stand. The toes are above the eyes and the breath is free because the chin is able to move. You can still breathe there. If you find you want to go further, you can walk your hands lower down your back so your hips come higher. Eventually taking the full shoulder stand pose. Slow the breathing down. Exhale, slowly bring your feet to the floor, and then take your arms down onto the mat and slowly descend. So paint your spine down again, using your feet as counterweight to your hips. Slowly come all the way down. Extend your legs out and take the hands and place them underneath the bum. Straighten your legs and then point your toes and then press to the elbows so your chest starts to inflate. So inhale and then lift up the head and drop onto the top of the head into a modified version of the fish pose. Lengthen the belly, breathe into the ribs. Zip up your inner thighs so your feet are not apart there. In. One more. Exhale. So lift up the head, tuck the chin in, lower down. Take the hands out. And then we're going to sit up. We're going to take a seated pose. You can take lotus if you're able. Most of us will not be, so we'll do an easy pose. Cross-legged pose is fine. First finger and thumb, back of the wrists on the knees. Let the heart float so the collarbones are wide. And then don't drop the chest when you drop the chin. So let the chest come up. The back of the heart is still wide. And then as the chin comes down, you don't have to drop the chin onto the chest. Just feel the back of the eyes and the back of the sinuses and the soft palate become high, spacious and wide. Slow the breathing down. Breath gets longer and slower. One final pose. So you're going to lift everything up, or you're going to keep the feet down and lift the bum up. So hands on the floor, inhale, up, lift, breathe. 10 breaths if you can. 5 breaths if you can't, and collapse in a heap. And exhale down. So spin round. And we're going to lay down. So short shavasana. Start sitting up and then stuff the buttocks under you. Let the legs roll in and out. Slowly roll down, one vertebrae at a time, until the back of the heart reaches the floor. And then you can let your arms fall out as your palms are open. And release the fingers and the hands and the toes and the legs. And close the eyes. And give away the work that you've done. So you're not holding on to the fruits of your practice. And give your breath and your body to the earth.